Facebook. See what's happening. Hello, one viewer. I don't know who that is actually. Who is that? Neil Harris. Hello, Neil. How are you? And there's another viewer as well. I can't. There's a bit of a lag on who's coming in. I thought I'd get all dressed up for a special 7-day live stream. Hello. There's a YouTube channel as well. This may be a monumental failure, but I'm currently on a bit of port, so it don't matter. I hope you're all well. So I've been self-isolated for 7 days now. I thought I'd come on here, just do some discussions. Thank you very much. I appreciate that you like my jacket. It's very kind of you. Yeah, I got it for I was hosting the Essex TV Awards, and they had a red color scheme. So I thought I'd get the matching jacket. Hello, Dominic. Hello, Kat. Thank you for joining. How's everyone's Mondays going so far? Is it weird? It's very weird at the moment, but it's weird because no one's saying it's weird. No one's turned around and says this is just mental. But it is. It's very mental. That's just my opinion. Oh God, there's a YouTube one as well. The comments all coming in. Hello, Henry. Hello, Kerry. Hello, Josh. I think the sound quality on this YouTube is not going to be the same. I'm good, thank you, Henry. I've got 2 streams going, very professional. Hello, Connor, how's it going? Good to see you. So I'm just going to drink a lot and answer any questions. So if you have any questions, I'm bloody good, thank you. Question from Henry Fletcher, he says, how the bloody hell are you? I'm good, I'm keeping well. Is it Eurovision? No, there will be Eurovision though, that's coming up soon. It's odd. I set a timer to watch this. No, thank you so much, Kat. I really appreciate that. I thank you for tuning in. 11, I don't know who's watching actually, but thank you, 10 has gone down. Oh, probably shouldn't keep referencing the viewing figures. That's maybe not a good thing to do. It is a bit weird, Tom. This isn't Eurovision yet, but I will be wearing this for the Eurovision video. That's scheduled to go out in May. I think it's the 16th of May. It's meant to be. Don't leave, Connor. Connor says he's off because it's not Eurovision. It will come, I promise. I'm working on it. There's stuff in the pipeline. It's all going to happen. Ignore the chat, people expecting just cut. So it's all happening in the YouTube chat. My sister's just been hung up on by his mother. Have you tidied up your room? Thanks, Dad. Really appreciate that comment. Always nice to double live streaming all professional man. Thank you, Josh. Double live streaming like a hero. Though I think it's better on Facebook in terms of quality and audio, but there is a YouTube stream as well. It's got a bit of a wider shot as well, so you can see more of my conservatory here. But I'm taking a few swigs of port. I got a Burmester 1989 Colita, very good year, very good drink. So just gonna take any questions. You're sideways on Facebook. Oh right, how about, right, is that, there we go. I didn't realise that I thought I was going portrait on Facebook, but I've just been told I just look like a tit. Oh, my nan's watching as well, and I've just called myself a tit. Hello, that's better. Thank you, Henry, for the heads up on YouTube. Got a YouTube stream and a Facebook stream. I was sideways on Facebook for a while. Nobody bothers to tell me. Henry just did. Connor, who's just commented on Facebook, comes to YouTube and asks, is this Eurovision? No, it's still not Eurovision, I'm afraid. But if you want to put a date in your diaries, I can't get my diary up because it's on my phone. But Eurovision will be happening, the actual date of Eurovision. Let me just quickly Google when that is actually. Eurovision 2020 final, 16th of May, I think it is. I'll have a glass of that with you later. Okay, Dad, you're welcome to it. It's very nice bit of port. So Eurovision, my Eurovision, our Eurovision, other people are going to get involved as well. It will be on 16th of May. 16th of May, we will do a special Andrew White comedy Eurovision, because why not? What else have we got to do? How is everyone? I hope you're all well. What's happening in the YouTube? It's got all going on. I've got 5 viewers on YouTube. I've got 18 over here on Facebook. It's all happening. Oh dear. It's been a weird week. Amen to that. Amen. Amen. How are you? How is everyone? Give me some chat. Let me know what's happening. Feel free to ask me anything. This is fairly alcoholic, so we may get some overly honest answers. You never know. I hope it's if people just tuning in. I thought I'd dress up for the occasion. Try a bit of. I wore this once. I was hosting the Essex TV Awards. Just clang, just drop that in there. And they had a red colour scheme, and I thought I'd get a nice red jacket. So this is what this is from. Only worn it once. I thought let's break it out again. I was I'll tell you who was that at the Essex TV Awards. Daniela. How long before I spill this down my shirt? This will very likely get spilled down my shirt at some point. Say hi to Nan. Hello, Nan and Grandad. Stay safe and stay indoors, especially Nan. Please stay indoors. I know what you like. You want to get out, you can't get out. Stay indoors. Personal one, what kind of drunk am I? As in right now? Right now I'm kind of tipsy. How drunk am I generally? I think I'm a friendly drunk, I think. You know, I never very rarely remember. How many Easter eggs have I got left? That's a good question. All of them. Mum will not let me touch the Easter eggs, which is very frustrating. We've got 30 Easter eggs plus, as you may recall from previous videos, 30 Easter eggs, not allowed to touch any of them. So it's really annoying. I've been craving chocolate a lot recently. I don't know if anyone does this with food, but you have a sweet thing, and you're like, oh, probably have a savoury thing now. So you have a packet of crisps, and you have your packet of crisps, and you're like, well, I should probably have a sweet thing now. And you just go back and forth having sweet and savoury stuff, just like an hour. I just keep eating. I mean, there's nothing else to do. And everyone's stockpiling. It's not because they're worried, because there's shit all else to do but eat. I mean, normally breakfast cycle is an apple. That's what I have. A bit of an apple, and I'm sorted. There's some questions going on over on the YouTube stream, double streaming, if anyone's just tuning in. Henry Fletcher asks, what is the best donut review / impression series on YouTube? Well, actually, I do have my own donut review series on YouTube, so you can search Andrew White on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, don't go look now. Stay on the stream. Stay on the stream. I'm trying to kill as much time as possible talking to you lovely people. But I do have a donut review series that started fairly recently, in the middle of my A-levels, which I always believe is the perfect time to start any new project, is write at some key exams. And my A-levels went, okay. Will Henry be part of Eurovision, Connor asks. Henry, I think you're watching on YouTube. Do you want to be part of Eurovision? I'll ask you. I'll pass me over the question from Connor to Henry. Will you be part of Eurovision? My sister asks, how's Bugsy been doing? The only one allowed out. Bugsy's very happy. I've got a little pet labradoodle named Bugsy, and he's very happy that we're all around the house. So that's been quite nice. You know, he's very happy that we're all here. No one's leaving. I think he's a bit confused because I'm out and about. I like to try and keep busy, but it's been a bit weird. Where is donate? Fabian, that's very nice question, or a joke question, probably a joke question. But Fabian has asked on the YouTube stream, that's the word I was looking for, where is the donate button? Normally you do like a live stream and you put like donates, but no joke. Oh, thank you, Fabian. I don't know what to do. I feel weird. I've been putting out content for a week and I kind of don't want to ask for money. It feels weird, you know. I have had my entire diary wiped. Like I have no gig. I very conveniently, I can't show YouTube, I'm afraid. I got this big kind of dry wipe calendar, and basically the last week has just been rubbing everything off it, which has been very kind of demoralising. Thank you, Fabian. He's saying trust in myself. So maybe I'll put out a link to my PayPal, maybe something like that. That sounds kind of something to do. I'll put it in the YouTube comments. If you really want to, you can go search it out. But I don't want to ask for money. I'm very happy putting out content. I've actually probably been more productive and busy in the last week than ever before, just because all of a sudden you're not driving the bloody Hull. 10-hour round trip that was. So you've got time to do stuff, and here I am doing stuff, talking to you. I put out a video every day. If you've not seen any videos, you can go backtrack and have a watch of them. I'm also taking any questions. Here's a question from the Smalls. Have you thought about starting an OnlyFans? I have not thinking about an OnlyFans. However, my nan is watching on the Facebook stream, so probably not going to explain what an OnlyFans is. Nan, don't Google it. I know you're around the house a lot, but please don't Google OnlyFans. Who is the sexy young man who co-hosts your YouTube videos with you? Well, Henry Fletcher, you're not going to believe this. It's a gentleman who goes by the name of Henry Fletcher. That's his name. Don't worry, Smalls. You don't have to apologise. My nan will learn these things eventually. I don't know how she is, actually. But she knows the way of her life. Did you see Vicky is watching? Say, I know how technology works, Dad. And Dad keeps telling me how many people are watching and who's watching. I get it come up on my phone. Thank you. Yes, hello, Vicky. I hope you're well. I hope you're keeping well. Hope you're all. Everyone's happy. Hey, fam. Good to see you. Can you? Henry has been on the YouTube comments and the Facebook comments, just interacting with other people other than me. He's trying to have a conversation with my dad over here. He's trying to have a conversation with Josh over on YouTube. You know, the whole point of this live stream is to interact with my friends, and I'm very reluctant to use the word fans. That's a weird. I don't know. It feels a weird step up, career-wise, ego-wise. To say fans, it felt weird calling myself a comedian in the first kind of first year really of going full time. I don't want to. It's an odd thing to do. It's a weird thing to say. I'm a fan. Thank you, Fabian. I hope. So, what is everyone up to this evening? What's everyone having for dinner? Has anyone got any plans? Are they watching any Netflix series? I'm about to start watching The Daredevil. Supporters, that's a good word, Eleanor. Thank you for all my supporters, and I do appreciate your support. I've been doing daily videos for a week, and it's really nice to. Okay, everyone's talking to my dad now in the comments. It's all gone. It's all Mark White said. I'm just going to stop the stream and let Mark do his own stream, to be honest. Okay, on a serious note, how have you been keeping yourself entertained while stuck inside? That is a very good question. So it takes about an hour, 2 hours sometimes to prepare and edit the daily videos. So that's definitely a part of my daily routine. That's keeping me busy. I downloaded FIFA 20. I thought I've got hours to kill. So I've been playing on the Xbox as well. Been playing a bit of piano and just kind of going a bit mad, really. I'm trying to keep entertained. What is everyone else doing? I'm watching some Netflix and stuff. The days are going by, but I've said it before, every morning, you know, you start doing stuff and you think, oh, I'm bashing this all out, it's perfect. And then you look at the clock and it's like 11 a.m. It's like, oh, so much time left in the day. I can't make sense. It's been a week, not even the end of March yet. It's crazy. So I'm trying to keep myself entertained. That's what I'm doing. I'm making these videos. I'm watching Netflix. I'm playing a bit of Xbox. A few questions in the YouTube comments. I will come to Facebook comments in a minute. No way. Does that take a few hours? That's very rude, Josh. It takes loads of takes. If you want to see any of the outtakes from my daily videos, I might put them up at some point. Can you play us a tune? Can you play us a tune? I'm watching your content. Can you play us a tune? I've got lots of requests to play on that piano. You can't actually see the piano on Facebook, but maybe later when I've had a few more of these. During my time in quarantine, I hope to find love. Not quite sure how. Anyone here straight and single? Okay, everyone's gone from chatting to my dad to trying to find love in the Facebook comments. How is the love life, Andrew? Not a lot going on. I tell you what did happen though. On the 14th, my last proper gig before it all kicked off, this guy came up to me after the show and was like, "Oh, he said to all the comedians, oh, well done." And he turned to me and he said, "Oh, you staying for a drink?" And I said, "Oh no, I'm gonna go home." The gig was like okay. It was like a mediocre gig, so I thought I'll just go get home. And he went, "Oh," and walked off. And then one of the other comedians was like, "You idiot!" He was like, "Are you staying for a drink?" And I was like, I didn't even clock that. So that was a bit annoying. And he was like, "Oh well, you know, there'll be other chances with boys, but not looking likely now. We're all going to end up in quarantine." Paul Cox says, "Your dad is smashing the admin." He is. He's all over this comment section. Henry suggested a name for my fans: White Nation, White Power, something like that. What are your thoughts? Can you fancy being a part of the White Nation? Yeah? No, maybe not. I did get a very funny email once. So you get spam emails from like website developers, and they're like, "Oh, have you thought about this web domain, like andrewcomedy.co.uk or whatever?" And I got an email saying, "Did you know that whitecomedy.com is available?" Not going to take that, to be honest. It's got connotations that I maybe don't want to have. White comedy.
We already own the Isle of Wight.
Haha. Thank you. An interjection from my mother. Can you play a tune? What is the beverage of choice? Thank you, Smalls. It's a good question. I'm currently drinking a Burmester Kalita 1989. This is a tawny port. It's only 20%, so it's not like mega alcoholic, but it's it's very sweet, so you kind of don't realise how much you're drinking, really. So a few glasses into this, let's see how the evening's going. Henry, can you please stop chatting to my parents on this Facebook feed? Play the tunes. Are you sponsored? I'm not sponsored. I've got no sponsorship, I'm afraid. This was actually a free gift. I used to work at a wine packing place, and all the staff got given a bottle of this before we left. So that's what I'm just working through. I'm not drunk at all, actually, during this whole quarantine kind of self-isolation. Is everyone else drinking? Are you all on like wine and out of? I can be on Facebook and YouTube at once. Oh, a couple of people watching on Facebook and YouTube, getting the double experience. That's exciting. I feel like I'm at Butlins. This is ace. Yes, well, there you go. Welcome to Alderholt, Butlins, a beautiful village in the quiet part of. Well, actually, Alderholt. Not a fun fact at all. Here's a fact for you. We're on the Wiltshire, Dorset, and Hampshire border. So all of the county fire and police services take turns coming out. So call the police one day, you get the Hampshire police. Call them the next day, you get the Dorset police. Take turns. Fun fact for you. More dev content, please. No, something like being on camera. No, you buffered. You're good now. Good. First one, I haven't drunk in 4 yet. So keep it up, Dom. Unless you want to particularly drink, keep it. That's fine. I'm not drunk in 4 yet. Well, keep it up. Try and maybe have like 1 day a week. I'm no medical advisor or any sort of alcoholism advisor, but I feel like everything in moderation, as they say. I feel like I'm at Butlins and the entertainer is having a breakdown. Yes, slowly, very slowly having a weird kind of self-isolation breakdown. I feel like most entertainers at Butlins have. They're very much at that breakdowny part of their life. Maybe that's unfair to say, but I feel like you see an entertainer at Butlins and you think, we've all cried in the car park. I'm going to stop speaking about Butlins before I, offend somebody. The weird controversial stuff I say on the drink, or even bloody got controversial opinions about Butlins. I'll tell you that for nothing. Any recommended films that you've watched in isolation? Yes. What have I watched recently? I'll go to my Netflix history. Netflix.com. Slow down. I have seen you drink before. Thanks, Josh. If this live stream is longer than 30 minutes, you will ruin your own career on the booze all day. Keep me entertained. Gareth, what are you drinking? Pop it in the comments. Let us know what everyone's drinking, what everyone's eating. What are you having for dinner tonight? Be nice to know. Let's look at my Netflix history because I don't know why. It feels like a couple of days. I'm struggling to remember what happened 2 days ago. Not because of the drink, but because kind of time is in a weird place right now. Smalls of drinking water. Very nice. Keep hydrated. Very important in this time. Your health is important. Stay inside. Keep drinking water. Where am I? How can I see what I've been watching? Viewing activity. This might make for grim reading. Go to the viewing activity. I watched Let It Snow, which was a Christmas movie. I just wanted to put something in the background whilst I was doing some writing. It was all right. Wasn't awful. I am not okay with this. As an entire series on Netflix, I binge watched that. That was very good. I'd recommend it. Downsizing was awful. Show us your loo roll. We know you're hoarding it. The Easter eggs are coming for your big loo roll laundering, and we all know it. I'm not laundering. We have enough loo roll, but we're not stockpiling loo roll. We're not we don't have. We have a normal amount of loo roll. And that loo roll has been stocked up long before this all happened. My parents are very much like that. They're bringing lots of kind of Costco bulk buying stuff back. They've always been like that. Noodle and sorrow. That's what we're having for dinner. Noodle and sorrow, Fabian. What kind of noodles? That's an important question. What noodles are you having, Fabian? Not answering that question in the YouTube comments. Do you hoard chocolate though? I don't know why we've hoarded chocolate. That Easter egg thing is genuine. We have a bunch of Easter eggs. I don't know why we've got that many. I'm wearing the trousers. No, I'll be honest, I'm in jeans. It's a kind of a bit of an anticlimax from the belt down. I do apologise. I didn't think people would actually ask about that. But yeah, just in jeans and a tux. You know how it is. Run out of blue roll. Can you send me some? Yes, Gareth. Drop your address. Put it publicly online, and I'll send it to you. Don't put anything publicly online. 14p Tesco own brand noodles, that is. Oh, right. And you're going to flavour them at all? Or you're just going to have normal noodles, Fabian? And socks. Yes, I am wearing socks. To be honest, you're the only reason I get dressed every day. Every day I go to film my videos, and that's the only reason I bother getting dressed and getting up and actually doing stuff. Hello, Georgie. Hello, Milo, who's just joined. All dressed up. Hello, Peter, as well. All dressed up and celebrating the 7th day of self-isolation so far. Not what's everyone up to this evening. I've asked what everyone's having for dinner. So far, my dad's been a smart ass and told me what he's having for dinner, but I'm having the same thing for dinner. Sausage casserole tonight, apparently. When the corona apocalypse happens, dibs on the White House to eat your chocky eggs. The White House is an interesting... I'm surprised they've not been brought up before, that our household should be the White House. My parents did convince me, I've done this in stand-up as well, when I was very little, like age 6, that we owned the Isle of Wight, but it's not even spelled the same. So I just look like a right tit. Yeah, come to my house, raid all the chocky eggs, why not? Have a little kind of chocolate purge. And not as in purge as an eating purge, but also purge as in like the crime purge, that film series. What's going on in the YouTube comments. Double streaming if you're just tuning in. Cheese and noodles. That sounds like a nice combo, actually. I don't know about this, about snacking though, because as I was saying earlier, there's nothing else to do in the day but eat. So I just end up snacking. I snacked through like half a block of cheese earlier. That's not normal, is it? I shouldn't be doing that. But I don't know what to do. Why do you get dressed for the videos? Oh, wow. Well, I'll go back to Smalls' earlier comment. Maybe I should start an OnlyFans if there's a demand for it. Well, I'll make some money. Waiting for Boris to say something. Yes, I think we're all waiting for Boris to say something at the moment. I'm going to have some scampi fries and a bag of out-of-date ramen. I didn't even know ramen could go out of date. So there you go. That's my ignorance in food. Have you eaten Easter eggs yet? No, Rachel. My mum is not letting me touch the Easter eggs. So I'm afraid we've not been able to touch that. Have your family put you in the conservatory to quarantine you? No, I am very much just keeping my distance from the parents. Not that I don't love them, but they're a lot. They're a lot. I think one of them's watching. You're a lot. Both houses are inhabited by a massive racist. The White Houses. Thank you, Henry. I shouldn't have read that out on stream, actually. We probably should have left that in the YouTube comments. Cousin sister, don't want to see his birthday. But could you regale us with a funny story from school to cheer us up? That's a good question from Ronnie Futcher. Do you want a good school story? I wonder what kind of happened at school. Interesting school story. Well, here's a story. Once I've got some ex-teachers on here. Don't know who. Oh well, I think this only exists live. So as long as there's no record of this, it was very near to the end of our time at Bishop's, and there's a little room, Bishop Wordsworth School in Salisbury, where I was educated. Henry, who's over on the YouTube comments and indeed the Facebook comments, he's all over the place. Henry, him. Me and George Backhouse and James Scott Stacey, four friends, always used to go to his room called the workroom, and we just hang out there and very rarely do work, but it was a nice place to chill. We were told that you could have any kind of room in the school to study and chill out. So we had this place, no one else was there, and then one of the geography teachers / deputy head, Mr. Harmsworth, came in and got very angry at us. And it was so near the end of school, and I think we were all a little bit kind of, just tired of it all. He was very, I won't pass judgment on him because, as I say, I'm not sure whether this exists live or exists afterwards. But we stood up to him, particularly Henry, who said we have a right to be here, and he was telling us to leave, and he said, you move that chair. And Henry said, I have a name, you know, and he lost it, absolutely lost it. And I had both the head of sixth form and the headmaster separately pull me aside to say that there'd been a complaint from Mr. Harmsworth. But part of the problem was that I think I was quite, I did a lot of school, different clubs and stuff. So a lot of teachers knew my name, but Mr. Harmsworth didn't know any of Henry, George, or James's name. So the story that went out was Andrew and his friends were misbehaving. So that was much a great incident at school. Was that the kind of story you wanted, Henry? Are you happy with the school story? I'll join you, Gareth has said, ran headfirst into a lamppost. I did. First ever First ever cross-country run, as I've said a few times on stage, I did run headfirst into a lamppost, winded myself, and passed out in the teacher's arms. So that was an eventful first day at PE, and I've loved sport ever since. So really, actually, I do like sport. I like sport much more when I discovered it on my own. I felt with PE teachers, I just had to kind of very early they wanted to establish dominance over the kind of rule the roost, as it were. Not in a negative. Bloody hell, I'm sharing a lot of opinions tonight. But I didn't like being forced into stuff. But I discovered a love of football and other such stuff naturally. So I enjoyed PE after that. But day one, I did run into a lamppost and knock myself out. Celebrities I've met. Very good question, Flo. This jacket actually, when I was hosting the Essex TV Awards, I'll just mention it again. Why don't I? I met Daniela Westbrook, famous, of course, from EastEnders, and her nose reconstruction. So there's a picture of me in the national press. I think it's something like the Daily Star or one of those kind of rags. With me and Daniela Westbrook, we met. Supermodel of the World 2019, friends with her on Instagram. Grace Teal, her name is. What else have you met? Milton Jones, Omid the Lily, those kind of people. Don't really have a lot of celebrity stories, to be honest. It's nice to kind of start gigging with some cool, famous people, but not really properly had a cool. This is not Daniela Westbrook's jacket. No, this is my own jacket that I bought for corporate events, and unfortunately there is no events going on now. As I said earlier, my diary's been cleared, so I thought I'm not going to get a chance to wear this another time. I'll get dressed up for you lovely viewers on YouTube and Facebook. Remember now, you're drinking everything you will say is important. Very clever, Josh. You made a little pun on the port that I'm drinking. Craig is watching. Hello, Craig. Hello, Danny as well. Who joined the Facebook feed. Celebrities on there. I think the famous. I have Omid Delili, who I gigged with in Amesbury. I do have his. I have his number in my phone. So from my most famous contact, I'd say. He's been in like The Mummy and lots of Netflix stuff. A comment here from Xander. We share some good open mic stories when you and I did the open mic in an empty place in Andover. I miss my brains meant. Yes, so when I first started gigging, I didn't really know where gigs were. I didn't know how to start comedy, so I just went to this kind of music open mic, really. And it was just this pub in Andover, and it was me and Xander, and was pretty much it. That was just us two and the woman running it, and it was actually a good gig because everyone was really supportive and going for it. But that was it was nice. It was a nice kind of step on the journey to actually gig, because I didn't know where to gig otherwise. So it was nice to have that support. Best ever gig, and also a question on Facebook. The gig that gave me the biggest after high. So there's two very good questions. Best ever gig, 2018 Salisbury Studio Theatre on the Friday night in my June. I did 2 nights, a Friday and Saturday night. And the Friday night, I did an hour and a half without an interval, just talking. The crowd work, the material. That was a real buzz. Really enjoyed that. Well, unfortunately, I didn't. You have to learn these things. But the day after the gig on the Saturday actually kind of suffered a little bit because I had such high expectations and such a buzz from the Friday night that I didn't start again new on the Saturday night. So it didn't go badly, but it certainly could have gone better, and I should have learned. And I have learned a lesson, but I should have been a bit more conscious that every gig's a new gig. You can't carry forward any disappointment. You can't carry forward any excitement. You have to reset every time and do the best job for the people in front of you. But 2018 June on the Friday night in Salisbury Studio Theatre, easily one of my favourite ever gigs. That's kind of probably an answer to that question. Oh God, what's going on over here? As requested over on YouTube, I'm trying to set up a PayPal new link because why not? What a world we're living in. If everything's moving online, so many comedians are streaming and doing online content. 2017. No, it wasn't. It was 20. Oh, fucking. It was 28-17. Sorry, Henry's just correcting me, and I said my best ever gig, which you think would be a very important memory. I actually got the year wrong. Well, not even the date wrong, the year wrong. It was 2017. Thank you for correcting me, Henry. And may I say, a very lovely profile photo. That's a profile photo of Henry over on YouTube. We took that in Finland. Went to Finland and Norway last year. I'm about to say, I did swear. Sorry, Josh. I'm trying not to, but I did swear. I don't know why I'm trying not to swear. We're all adults here. Do you ever do other forms of performance outside of stand-up? Good question, Dominic. Thank you. I'd love to do more acting and voice kind of work, especially now running gigs. It would be nice to do some. Acting work. I've not actually had a chance to yet, but that'd be good. Otherwise, no, it's mostly just stand-up, a couple of presenting kind of work, but that's not really performance. It's more kind of admin, really. A question over here from YouTube, and then I'll come to your question, Flo. Will you ever forgive Henry for his horrific actions in Krispy Kreme episode 5? So basically, over on my YouTube channel, I do have a donut review series because why not? It's about 7 or 8 episodes of donut reviews on YouTube, so go check them out if you want. I mean, if you've got nothing else to do in this very kind of busy time. And Henry, what did he do in episode 5? Over on YouTube, Choo motherfucker, that's the username. Can you please tell me what Henry did? I need to know. Over here, question, Flo. Did you find audiences surprise you with how they react to your jokes after harder than you thought, / not reacting the way you hoped? Do you cut material? Yes, and yes, and yes. And I will not expand. No, I will expand. But yeah, quite often you do a joke that is just, you think, oh, it's just a small kind of, it's more of a setup to something, and then you get a big laugh from the setup. And so, oh, maybe there's more in that than I realised. So that's definitely happened. And you kind of, and also a lot the other way where you're like, here is a big punchline, and then nothing, just utter silence. So you do get both of them. You just have to adapt. The stuff that gets big laughs, you put it, make more of it, expand on it, and you cut. It doesn't work. Exactly. I do always cut material. Would I ever try improv? I would love to try improv. I've not had much opportunity to kind of get into improv and do improv troupes and all that sort of stuff. But I'd love to do improv. Back when I was doing lots of acting, I did do kind of acting improv, but I've not had a chance to do comedy improv yet. I'd really like to do that. I improv a lot, kind of doing emceeing. When you're emceeing, you're talking to the crowd. That's very improvised, but I've not done proper improv, and I would definitely love to. It's all going off in the YouTube comments. There's a bit of an argument between Henry Futcher and Choo motherfucker. That's his username again. Who said he ruined Krispy Kreme episode 5 by speaking. Question for currently watching, Take Me Out. What's your entrance song as you come down the lift? That's a great question, Vicky. I will come to your question in a minute as well, Xander. But Take Me Out entrance song. You know what? I've been listening to Break My Stride a lot. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down. I know I've got to keep on moving. That one. I think that one. I don't think I'd ever end up on a show like Take Me Out, but that would be my chosen song. It's very much an anthem for me at the moment. I don't know. Yeah, it feels very inspirational. What songs are you listening to in this apocalyptic time? But yeah, I think Break My Stride. I don't know who it's by actually. I should probably let me Google that quickly. Break My Stride. 3 strings. It's a great tune. Yes, it's by. Does anyone know? I'll give it a chance. Break My Stride. Who's it by? Put it in the chat, and I'll give a prize to whoever says it. So that's what my thing would be. Xander asks, have you ever thought of doing music comedy like Flo and Joan? I have, and actually I have done some songs on this piano. Nothing. Matthew Wilder, correct, Neil. Matthew Wilder wrote and sang "Break My Stride." Yes, I've done some music comedy. I've done a few songs and parodies, but I've not had a chance to properly explore it. And I think especially is it quite a Baby Shark seems my favourite Star House. A lot of Baby Shark. It's a good tune. I bet it gets annoying though if you have to listen to it a lot on repeat. I feel like musical comedy is quite an easy, not an easy thing, but an easy thing to get wrong. So I want to probably put time into it before I actually explore it. But I would like to do some musical comedy. Would you ever take part in Channel 4's Naked Attraction? Asked Gareth Hancock over on YouTube. I don't think I would. I just don't. I don't get naked attraction at all. I don't even get watching it for like some things is like trash TV, like The Masked Singer. You start watching that and it's like, oh, this is actually quite good, and you end up watching loads of it. I not even for a novelty value, I don't understand naked attraction. Have you ever got any naked attraction fans in? Can you tell me, is the appeal just looking at men's cocks? Because there's other places for that. Let me tell you, I know. Oh, my nan's still watching. Think, Andrew. But yeah, you know, if the attraction is just seeing men's penises on the middle of TV, that's, you know, you don't have to do, you know, I don't get it. I don't get it personally. Fabian, I'll put it in the YouTube. I'll put a PayPal me link in the YouTube thing. I don't know if it'll work, but I thought I'd try it as you requested. So yeah, I don't know what's going to get. Best film you've ever seen? Good question, Flo. Best film I've ever seen, I think, has to be Jojo Rabbit. That's my current favourite. I went to see it in the cinema. I laughed. I cried. It was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous film. I recently watched I Lost My Body on Netflix as well, which is this kind of animated thing. That was quite interesting, but it wasn't my favourite film. That's just the most recent decent film I've seen. Jojo Rabbit, beautiful. I loved it. What is your perfect Sunday? Asked James Plummer. Thank you, James. That's a good question. I think my ideal Sunday is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I've had a gig. I've had 3 days of gigs. So Sunday I feel like, oh, I've done enough work. I can relax. I'll get up about midday, have a light lunch, get ready for get a light lunch because we're having a proper dinner later, maybe like a nice lamb. Then just chill out, watch something on Netflix. I've got no work to do. I've got no admin to do, no emails to do. Just chill out and a good weather. I think that's quite key. Maybe go for a walk. I'm liking a lot of the weather at the moment, actually. Kind of quite sunny, fairly warm, but a mild breeze. But you know, can't really properly go and enjoy it. I'm going on bike rides, but I can't kind of go and wander around and do stuff with my friends, which is quite frustrating, actually. I do want to go and meet people. Desperate to go see it. Love Waititi films. Yes, Taika Waititi is a legend. Jojo Rabbit's amazing. Make sure you go see it, Flo. I mean, you have to wait for it to come out on DVD or online or something now. Maybe it's available to rent because the old cinemas have unfortunately closed. Is it because cinemas more than 10 minutes is a bad pass? No, Josh, it's not because I'm drinking loads that I swore. I just think, you know, it's just a natural part of the vocabulary. Any tips to get your amazing hairline? You may have seen my stand before where I talk about my McDonald's hairline. I've got McDonald's shut down now. But, you know what's worrying is I got this cut 3 months ago and it's not grown back at all. I think I'm properly going bald. Favourite ever album, Henry Futcher asks. That's a good question. I have to have a think on that. Let me have a think. Would you rather have teeth for eyelashes or eyelashes for teeth? That's, I think, eyelashes for teeth. That's kind of like a whale has that, doesn't it? They have the kind of bristly teeth. So that would look, I think, more natural than teeth for eyelashes. Imagine every time you blink and you're chomping. Can't deal with that. What would you have? Eyelashes for teeth or teeth for eyelashes? Tell me, share it. 10 watching now, but only 8 likes. At least 2 of you need to step up. Thank you, Orc Freaking Believable. Got 10 viewers, only 8 likes on YouTube. This is crazy, though. I can't believe how many of you are watching. Oh, like 30 people. Probably, you know, more that come dip in and out. Favourite musical? Good questions, Arno. Favourite musical? Falsettos. It's not a very well-known musical. It's a bit of a sad musical as well, actually. It's kind of about the AIDS crisis and divorced families and all that sort of stuff. But it's a very beautiful song, very beautiful songs, very beautiful music, very beautiful story. Falsettos, go check it out. I think it's online. There's definitely some recordings online. Not that I condone that, you know, but if it's there. Kira says that McDonald's is open for another 20 minutes. Now, this is a good question. I thought maybe I should go and get McDonald's, like a final McDonald's, queued up for like a mile. There's like a mile of cars waiting for this final McDonald's. Like it's some sort of people that, you know. I mean, maybe I'm hypocritical because I thought about it. But yeah, I saw this traffic report and people, first-hand accounts, my sister carries there, people just queuing up for this last drive-through at McDonald's. It's a bit odd, isn't it? I agree, love falsettos, and I love Rent too. Rent is live on YouTube. If you like musicals, go check out Rent. Falsettos is my favourite though. McDonald's is open for 11. Oh, all freaking believable. Well done. They've run a campaign to get me some YouTube likes. I've now got 11 viewers and 11 likes. So well done, all freaking believable. You've stepped up the game over on YouTube. Embrace the hair loss, shave it all, accept the signs, and market yourself as a funny monk. Now, two of my friends, Paddy Case and Henry Fletcher, they are very much advocating for me to shave it all off. And so much so that having not spoken to, I keep in touch with people, but I haven't spoken to Paddy for a month or so. He just messages me out of nowhere and says, me and Fletcher think you should shave it all off. So maybe I should. As you said, maybe I should just embrace this baldness. What do you reckon? How would I look? I think I'd look weird bald. I don't think I have a good head shape for hair loss. I feel like, it's a weirdly kind of shaped pattern. Something I can invest in a second mic for YouTube. Yes, Fabian, I'm so sorry. It's not a great quality, is it, this YouTube mic? I do apologise. I will invest in it. But thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Keeping me going. As you can expect, my kind of income stream is dried up at the moment, so that is genuinely appreciated. Thank you, Fabian. James, on the way to St. Ives, I met a man with 7 wives, and 7 wives had 7 sacks, and 7 sacks had 7 cats, and 7 cats had 7 kits. Kits, cats, bags, wives. How many were going to St. Ives? Just the one, just myself. Can't catch me out, James. I know my riddles. You have a perfect head shape, like the kid from Avatar. Is that? We could put like an arrow on my head and it look like Aang, the Last Airbender. Would that look good? Yeah, let's see about the blue Avatar, like James Cameron Avatar. I don't think I'd look like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. Maybe there's apps where you can go bald. I'll try that. Henry says, will you ever release the most recent set of videos we recorded last month? I will. I've got so much time. Thank you, James. I've got so much time. I will. Me and Henry recorded a lot of videos before this kind of all happened. And I've got time to edit them now, so they're going up on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, thanks so much for your support on Facebook. If you want to as well, I'm doing YouTube content, and there's a backlog of stuff there as well. Again, hairbanding tattoo, up and egg, perfect for a One Punch Man cosplay. So my options, if I go bold, are One Punch Man and Last Airbender, which will be references my nan particularly watching won't get, and maybe a couple of other people. Google it, see if you agree. If you got rid of the hair, you would look like Dr. Evil from Austin Powers. Okay, so my 3 options are Dr. Evil, Aang from Last Airbender, and One Punch Man. That's what it'll look like if I go bold. I mean, I'm going to go bold. It's about whether how soon that's happening. Draw some jagged lines on your bald head, and it look like a bird will come out of it very soon. Well, I'm really appreciating all these comments about my bold cranium. Thank you so much. I've got 4 different things I'm going to look like now if I ever go bold. Thank you so much for tuning in as well. I can't believe this. It's been a nice experience. I didn't know if anyone was going to watch, so I appreciate it. I won't go on too much longer, and so I keep it under the hour. So I'll probably head off in a couple of minutes. But any other questions? Anything you want to know? I'm 3-4 glasses into this now, so you're going to get unfiltered honesty. What do you want to know? Any questions? Worst film you've ever seen? The Room doesn't count because it's so bad it's good. The worst film I've ever seen is actually a recent film. It's called Downhill. It's Will Ferrell and Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Lewis, whatever her name is. Awful film with no plot, no point to the film at all. It was ridiculous. Mark White says, now you run several comedy nights like Fordham Comedy Club. Several people have asked, when will you give your dad a 10-minute slot again? Next question. Floating Jones, fact. Male balding caused by too much testosterone, so you're too manly to have hair. There you go. All you haters saying, oh, you look like a cracked egg. I'm actually a manly man. I didn't think that was a very out of character. You can have a spot whenever you want, Dan. You just have to be prepared to get up there. How are you holding up? Any tips for good mental health and positive vibes? # wholesome. Yes, Henry. Good question. I feel like drinking is probably not a good idea. It's been nice to unwind and kind of speak to you, but I think drinking is maybe not good for mental health in these times. Keep messaging people, keep in touch with everyone. I think it's quite important. If you can, have video calls. I think face-to-face interaction is quite important. Getting out, get some air, even if you can only just walk around 6 feet from everyone else, get out and get some air. I think that's been quite key for me holding up in the last week. That's my advice for good mental health in these trying times. Rachel, come and ask, what job would you do if you weren't a stand-up comic? I'll be at university, right? In terms of right now, I'll be at university studying for something. Linguistics probably is the degree I applied for. But long term, I'd always kind of want to do something creative, writing or acting or something like that. So I feel like it'd still be performative. I think I'd still be in this industry in one way or another. I like to think anyway. Some questions on YouTube. Are you concerned about the global Chinese expansion of sea bases while the world is distracted by Trump and now the coronavirus? I'm not Josh, and I don't know enough politically to comment on that without potentially being insensitive. What's the best word? Best word. Oh, best word. That is a good question. What's your favourite word? Best word. I think personally, one of my favourite words has to be. Now it's actually Henry's favourite word. It's nonce. It's a solid word. It's a great insult. It's satisfactory to say, "Oh, you bloody nonce." You don't have to mean it, of course. There's legal problems if you mean it, but it's a very fun word to say. As Henry will agree. Josh Cox is the moon hotter during the day, out at night. That's not a question for me, that's a question for the comment section. If your inner voice was an actual person and talked to you the way it usually does, would you enjoy the conversation and keep in touch with them? I don't know. I think I would. Would you? Well, I don't know if I talk regularly to my own, I have to talk to my inner voice regularly. But sometimes, they can be quite negative. But I don't like negative people. That's what really frustrates me is talking to people that kind of kibosh any ambition or plans. I like people that are like, I want to do this, I've got this plan for the future. That's the kind of people I love. So when my mind is like that, 100% I talk to them along, otherwise not. Can we have exercise with Andy live stream through all of this? Exercise, yeah, maybe we'll do some exercise at some point. Do like an exercise kind of live stream lounge workout or something. Stop talking about me. What do you spend your money on? Do you think you're making good investments? Gareth, I'm not making good investments, but I'm not wasting my money. I'm not spending loads, especially now. I generally spend it on eating and a few kind of products. I'm going to invest in a new mic. Shout out Fabian, he's very kindly donated some money to the stream. And I will be buying a brand new microphone for professional recording and all that sort of stuff. Travel, I spend a lot of money on travel, petrol, train tickets, all that sort of stuff. Occasionally a hotel. If I'm treating myself, I stay at a hotel over a gig. Question from Flo. Would you rather poo pound coins, £3 coins per poo, or sneeze £5 notes? Both have to actually come out when you poo or sneeze. Weigh up the pain/monetary gain ratio. What about £10 notes? Are there more? Okay, so we'll start with the 10. Is it the plastic ones? Is it rolled it up? If it's rolled up, I think I'd sneeze the £5 notes. Definitely the £10 notes. I don't think I want to poo coins. I feel like that retrieving that monetary gain is going to... Sorry, Megan's just walked in on me saying the phrase, I don't think I want to poo coins. Are there more chairs on Earth or more humans on Earth? I have strong opinions about this, and if you choose the wrong answer, I'm leaving this live stream. Well, what do we count as a chair? That's a good question. Hello, Rod. Thank you for joining. We're currently debating whether there are more chairs or humans on Earth. Plastic chairs. So does this chair count? This kind of office chair, Flo? Think about your career, Andrew. Thank you, Josh. I'm not having that much to drink even. So what would you rather have? No taste buds or be colorblind? I think there's probably, I don't want to lose you from the stream flow, but I think there's probably more humans than chairs. I think there's more humans than chairs on the planet. Controversial opinions, not plastic notes, not plastic chairs. Oh, I see, right. Plastic notes, yeah, I'll sneeze the notes. I think there's more chairs. I think there's more humans than chairs. I think not every human can sit on a chair at the same time. Thank you, Flo. I'm glad you agree. Josh, thank you for looking out for my career. I think I've not said anything too controversial. I've name dropped some teachers in a negative way. I probably shouldn't have. Had a go at Butlins entertainers. I don't think I've said anything else bad. What's the worst thing I've said in this in this thing? What do you think is the most controversial? When I said the word nonce, I lost 2 viewers at the same time, so that might be to say nonce again. I lost a 1, so maybe that's something I shouldn't say. Incorrect. I shouldn't sneeze. I should sneeze notes or poo pound coins. Is that what I'm wrong about? Or I'm right about with chairs? I think there's more humans than chairs. Yes? Do you agree, Flo? Does everyone else agree? I don't know. There's a couple of people watching, and no one's kind of really weighing in on this issue. It's one of the big issues right now, isn't it? Cock in front of the man. Oh, stop! I don't know why I read that out. I don't know why I read that out loud. I should be thinking of my career, Josh. You're right. Would you rather have legs as long as your fingers, or have fingers as long as your legs? I think fingers as long as your legs is probably. I feel like legs as long as your fingers is going to be more problematic than the fingers thing. More chairs than people. Why? Why do you think there's more chairs than people, Flo? I want to hear what you have to say. Would you rather wake up in the morning looking like a giraffe or a kangaroo? Kangaroo, easy. I think it's the most humanoid of the 2 animals. Think about football stadiums. This is a good point, actually. More people than chairs. My dad disagrees with you, Flo. My dad thinks there's more people than chairs. Agree with Flo, way more chairs than people. Oh, it's all kicking off in the comments now. I agree. Actually, now that Flo has said about football stadiums and kind of theatres and stuff like that, I think maybe there are more chairs than people. I think maybe you're right, Dominic. I think that's no village halls. More chairs in your house than people. Oh, this is a good point. There are more chairs on Earth than people. I think that's a fair comment, actually. I apologise. I'm backing down. I'm not speaking for my dad. Maybe he wants to get into this argument. But Dom, Flo, I think you're right. I apologise. Hello, Emily. Thank you for joining. Village schools offices. Are there more chairs in your house than people in your house? Yes, it's a very, very fair comment. There are more chairs than people. Got a question from Gareth. Would you rather drink all the half-finished drinks in the bar or eat all the half-finished food at the end of the night? I think food is maybe... because you can control what the food you're touching. Do I have to eat all the food, or just like some, if there's chips left over, I think that'd be easier to eat. Absolutely more people than chairs. Who do you think sits in the football stadiums and theatres? Henry's disagreeing with you over on YouTube, Flo. He thinks there's much more people than chairs. There is a very Western-centric view of the world. It's a good point. A lot of kind of Asian countries don't there's lots of a culture of kind of sitting on the floor. I'm just asserting that. I don't know that. But, you kind of this image of... sitting cross-legged in like some Japanese households and stuff like that. So maybe in the West there are more chairs than people, but worldwide, I don't know, there's almost 8 billion people in the world. So is there 8 billion chairs? A billion's a big number. Love you, Josh. Career. Josh, thank you, Josh. Start talking about Asian countries, and Josh is like, please don't end your career right now. That's a very fair comment. I did the mathematics. So how many chairs do you think are in the world then? If there's 8 million. Thank you, Josh. I'm not going to say anything controversial. I think the most controversial thing I've said is about Butlins entertainers. And if they rise up against me, I think I can survive that kind of storm. Think about planes, trains, cars. It's a good point. Chairs. Okay, this is kind of engrossed the chat a little bit. I'll let you discuss it. I'll come with this one. Would you rather brush your teeth with hot sauce or with ranch dressing? Ranch dressing, I think, would be less painful with still more chairs. There's no chairs at all. I'm not presuming there's no chairs at all in Asia. I'm just saying that it's a good. I think Flo does make a good point. There probably are more chairs than humans. Yeah, I think Flo's making a good point. There's definitely more people. I'm not having this. Now, I've got kind of 2 streams I've got to manage here. Henry's not having it, Flo. He's not having it at all. He thinks there's more people than chairs, and he doesn't agree with you. Would you rather take a look at... let's not go to that question. Thank you, though, Gareth. 4 chairs per person in our household. It's all maths is going off now. Are there more chairs, if you just tuned in, are there more chairs or humans on Earth? Now, I think it really depends on what you define as a chair, but Flo's making a good case for it over here. I think maybe there are more chairs than humans. My phone battery is slowly running out, and we're coming to the hour mark, actually. I can't believe we've been streaming for an hour. Thank you so much for watching. Henry is wrong. Sorry, Henry, get out. That's a message from Flo to you, Henry. Choo-choo. over here is also saying there's more chairs. So she's on the other side. Hello, James. Thank you for joining. Emily says, planes, trains have seats, not chairs. So this is a key issue. How do you find a seat versus a chair? If you've just joined, like James has, hello, James, are there more chairs on Earth or more humans on Earth? Humans, I can't believe this is a natural conversation. On average, think about how many chairs are in a given house. Okay, yeah, so maybe we've got like, do you count a sofa as a chair? Or that's just, people are saying like in a car you don't have a chair, it's a seat. Finding some sense, thank you, Emily Cannon. Got a proper argument going on here. Weigh in if you have any thoughts. I think I like talk radio. This is what LBC, I bet LBC is probably covering this, very serious conversation. Even disregarding car seats, but then also disregarding plane seats, train seats. I don't know. I think just in chairs, and in chairs you can move, and let's say theatre and stadiums, I think there's more humans. Sofa is 2 or 3 chairs. That's a good idea. Oh no. Oh, I think we just lost the live stream for a minute there, but probably we'll have to leave a minute. Define chair, a separate seat for one person, typically with a back and 4 legs. So, 4 legs. I think that's quite key to this argument here. I think a lot of what you can count as chairs and seats, I think maybe it all lies in definition, but I'm leaning again towards humans. I'm sorry, Flo. I'm flip-flopping so much, but I think there are probably more humans than chairs on Earth. They've made some very strong arguments, very strong kind of definition-based arguments. There's some debating coming through. Just Google it. That's a good question, Fabian. I'm going to Google it. Are there more chairs or humans? More chairs than humans? This is a good question on Google. So here we go. Gone to Reddit, an official source, to find out, are there more chairs or human? A horse also has a seat for one person with a back and 4 legs. Very good point, Henry. Or do you sit on an office then? An office chair has 1 leg and several wheels. Yes, well, thank you, Dad, just let me know that my dinner's ready, so I will have to leave them here. You can't do this math, but this 20,000. So Reddit thinks there are more chairs, but I don't know. Google it. Emily, you've Googled it? What do you reckon? More chairs or more humans? 5.7 million chairs! Humans win! Humans win! I'm hoping we'll be saying that in a couple of weeks' time, but according to Google, there are more humans than chairs. Henry has said Diogenes. Josh has said Henry is Diogenes and Flo is your Plato. So there you go, a bit of a philosophy kind of for you. I'm sorry, Flo. Thank you so much for tuning in, though. I love you lots. I appreciate your input. Hello, Billy. Hello, Shane. Thank you for joining. Did you ever play a tune? I didn't play a tune. Maybe I should to kind of end the live stream. I'll play a little tune on the piano. Would you like that? We'll set a light on here. We'll have a little sing along actually. Hang on, sorry. Get some light in here. Hello, everybody. I'm thank you for tuning in to this live stream so far. I've just had a request to play a tune, and I think actually it's probably a good way to see out the session. So thank you so much for watching. I'm going to play a little bit of Bohemian Rhapsody. I don't know. I only know the kind of famous bit, so you'll have to bear with me. But no tune, please. Feel free to sing along. I hope you'll all keep well. We're living in a bit of a mental time, obviously, but I really appreciate keeping in touch with you. I really appreciate you watching, viewing this, liking this, commenting, getting involved. So here is just the mama part of Bohemian Rhapsody, and I will have to end the live stream because my dinner is ready. Oh God, against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Life had just begun. I can't do this. I've had too much to drink for this. That was a bad idea. Flat. It was very flat. I'm so sorry. I started playing and I was like, oh, I don't have a very good control of my fingers right now. I had a few too many glasses of that port. So I think we'll just maybe end it there. I'm sorry that you only got half a tune. out of tune, out of key. I'm sorry, Henry. I've not done a good job there at all. But yeah, I think this is going to start ending now. Thank you so much for watching. Lots of love. Keep in touch. There'll be more videos, daily videos coming up for the next week at the very least. So tomorrow is day 8. There's a video coming out for that. There's a video coming out on Tuesday, which is day 9. And you can do the maths from there. But thank you very much, guys. I hope to see you all soon. And lots of love. Bye. Hello, YouTube. I've left Facebook, but I'm still here. Thank you for all your comments. Keep up the videos. Thank you, James. Love you too. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Lots of love. Just hit the hour mark. Going for an hour. What a fun time. Yeah, keep in touch. Keep subscribed. You know, turn the notifications on for the videos and all that shit. Does anyone want to ask anything exclusively on YouTube before I end it? Any questions? But I feel like this is going to get, this is going to get less viewers on the Facebook, so maybe I can, Also, my nan's not on this one, so. Any final questions? Swore. You want me swore as in I have sworn, or you would like me to swear? Josh just commented swore without much context. How hot is your nan? That's not a question I don't think I'm particularly able to answer. I don't think she's unattractive. I mean, I'm not attracted to her, but I know she's not an ugly woman. That's what I'm saying. This is when I'm glad I'm not Facebook, because that could have that was a very bad answer to a very bad question. Not a bad question, it was a good question, but I felt disgusting. Thank you, Josh. I think we'll have to end it there. I hope you've enjoyed this. Keep in touch. Message me, It's been nice chatting on YouTube. I actually message and have a chat as well if you know me, if you've got my Facebook. Even if you've not got my Facebook, message me on through my website. Go to my website and send an email or something. Just chat. Be nice to keep in touch with everyone. But bye for now. Bye-bye.